Wow, I never thought we'd get out of this mess.
Don't you have stuff to do? This is no campfire, radio operator.
Come on, Salvador. I think I deserve some recognition. I mean, first the crane, and on the way back, that thing with the alligators.
Alligators? Oh, please.
You said you didn't want to hear that story.
Oh, crap.
Is there a problem, Delvin?
More than one, but I think we can get the capsule ready for one more start. It'll just be a bit risky, though.
We can't let that stop us.
What does a bit risky mean exactly?
We gathered data for the last time jump for years. We only have half an evening for this one. If I miscalculate, we could end up all across a period of 3 weeks in pieces.
Then you'd better not miscalculate.
Then I'd better not miscalculate. It's as simple as that.
What more do you need for the takeoff?
Well, let's see. I would need the exact date for starters, the temporal target coordinates, so to speak.
What else?
That's not quite as simple.
Can you be any more clear, pilot?
I need an atom.
An atom?
Aren't there enough around?
Yes, no. I need a specific one that has a quantum matrix to allow us to travel to the designated time.
Ah, I see. A pity I didn't bring my quantum microscope.
I told you it's complicated. Let's focus on finding out the right point of time first.
Right. The most important thing is that we prepare for this new situation. We need more information to adapt the mission profile.
I think Nigel had a plan. He gave me a data crystal. If we can find the second one as well, we might be able to figure out what he found out.
Data crystal? Let me see that. What's that supposed to be? Some sort of data storage unit?
I think so.
The old fool plummeted to his death for this? I always feared that his lack of objectivity would endanger the mission at some point. And now we're stuck here. Only 2 men left.
Hey!
Oh, Milady wants to help too. I'm holding my breath.
There's some kind of library on the other side of the street. I'm sure we can find all the information we need there.
A library? Was that why it took you so long to find us in the first place?
I didn't even know.
While others risk their lives, Milady takes some time off to read. Well done, Faye.
You know, that's really...
Shut up! I have more important things to do than listen to your babbling. If you want to say something, make sure it's something useful.
Why don't we travel into the past as far as possible?
Study 478. In order to be influenced, people have to perceive the problem first. We need a time where climate problems already exist for our infiltration to be successful.
I think so, too. We're looking for a really small time window. The climate change must be known, but it mustn't be too far advanced yet.
So that would be the temporal needle in a haystack?
I'm not going to comment on that. Does someone have a serious suggestion?
It's pretty clear to me what we should do. We go to the library and search for...
No, I have a better plan. I will check out the library over there.
Whatever.
Maybe I can even find some kind of device to read out the data on the crystal.
I saw a few terminals.
Thanks, radio operator. I'm sure I would have found them even without your valuable contribution.
And don't forget that there's a second crystal. Nigel said...
Nigel was an idealistic contrarian. I can imagine what his plan was.
But...
Listen, radio operator. I am the highest-ranking officer on this mission now. You will do as I say. And I want to get a picture of the situation myself first. Any objections? No? Didn't think so.
Whatever did I do to him?
Don't take it personally. I think he's still upset because of the thing with the alligators. The pant trick worked, but Salvador is not one who likes to be shown up.
He looks exhausted. You look tired. But you look more grown up as well.
Ha ha ha! That bad?
Yes. Look at you. Much calmer and more experienced.
A lot has been going on in the last 12 hours, I guess. But you don't grow wise and old this way. Let's talk later. I'm not in a positive state of mind right now, I'm afraid.
Aggressive, disgustingly loud, and flickering. It still seems to hold. Reliable, bright and brilliant, and clean. Why have you brought the drill?
Why did Nigel take you along on this mission?
Because he trusted me.
But in addition, the drill is useful. Would you please leave my things alone? It's not something to play with.
At home, we use probes to test dangerous tunnels before we go in. Salvador was the only one to take a probe on the mission. He said that people might want to kill us, and we would have to fight a war against the 17th century. We would need every technical advantage we could get. Can I have the probe?
No, we might need it for important things.
I can use these machines to read out the data crystals. Salvador is already working here, and he's much more proficient with this thing. This is the data crystal Nigel gave me.
Hands off! If you just pull it out, the system will crash.
Yeah, I got it. Salvador?
What do you want?
How's it going?
This is a very crude security system. The library's protected data is like an open book.
I'm sorry about Sadi.
It's not your fault.
I wanted to ask you if I could take a break. I'm dead tired.
So, Milady needs a vacation?
Only a little sleep. I've accomplished a lot and...
Listen, radio operator. This is an extremely important mission, understood? My friends died yesterday, too. If we slacked off, their deaths would have been in vain.
That's not what I meant.
There's much left to do. What do you think we could do next?
I could go looking for the second data crystal and...
Fall to your death? We've already lost one pilot.
There must be another way down. I could try to send a request for help.
If I want to radio, I'm going to ask Delvin, radio operator. There must be something more important you could do, right?
I could search the area for something useful.
I'm not going to send you on a pleasure walk while we work our butts off. So, Milady is going to secure the area. I don't want us to get murdered in our sleep. There's a probe in that box.
Wait! How...
You take the drill, then you drill a hole through that pile of rubble. Then you send the probe through that hole. Do you still have your time radio transmitter?
I am a radio operator after all.
Then you'll hide in some corner, and you'll use your TRT to steer the probe through the building. After that, you can take your break for all I care.
I still have a question.
Is it about the drill, the probe, or the time radio transmitter?
No, it's about something else.
Then it can wait until later.
There was only one door leading into the library.
I hope it was blocked.
Yes, but why do you say that?
Oh, come on. You started all this talk about a broken world. I would be disappointed if something had remained whole. You gotta be kidding me. You aren't strong enough for that.
Yes, I know. That's why I didn't try in the first place. A multi-purpose drill. It can drill and cut, and the filter can be replaced. Oh dear, I hope this will work. Hey, it worked!
You drilled a hole into a heap of debris. Bravo.
And I think I did a good job of it.
Continue.
That was me. That won't work. It's much too deep and too dark. A small, remotely controlled vehicle with a camera. Damn it!
You didn't drop it, did you?
No, everything's fine. I must use the control panel of the TRT to control the probe. Nigel? Salvador! I just saw Nigel! Behind the wall! He's alive!
It was just your imagination.
But he...
It's impossible to survive a drop like that.
We must help him.
You did your job. Now go and take your damn break.
He still lives, and I'm going to find him.
That was an order, radio operator.
Your orders don't carry any weight here.
Go take a nap.